So you're thinking of moving to Pueblo, Colorado, and maybe you want to know, what does it look like? What is there to do there? Well, today we're gonna cover that in this video, so be sure to stick around. We are right now currently in our city park. So there's so many fun things to do here. We're gonna discuss all of that today, and we're gonna check out a hot spot for lunch because I'm getting hungry, and we're gonna show you what a local hot spot looks like. So stick around, you don't wanna miss it, so let's get started. If this is your first time on the channel and you want to know all there is to know about living in Pueblo, Colorado, be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the little bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on all the latest market trends going on here in Pueblo. Hi, I'm Krista, and I've actually lived in Colorado my entire life. I am a local to Pueblo, and I have lived here since I was a little girl, so I have the scoop, and you're gonna be in good hands if you use me as a resource to learn more about the area. So this channel is going to give you all the details. We're gonna look at neighborhoods, we're gonna look at different places that you can go do fun things, we're gonna cover maps and pros and cons, so you're gonna wanna be in the know. And if you're looking to move here soon and you just need somebody to support you, we love helping people make that a smooth transition. So be sure to grab my contact information from the description box. I would love to help you make it a smooth move, whether that's in 10 days, 10 months, 100 days from now, doesn't really matter. Either way, I'm here as a resource, so feel free to reach out. And in the meantime, maybe we'll see you around Pueblo. And this is going to be the pool area. So we're gonna start at City Park Pool. It is really popular in the summertime. A lot of people come here to just enjoy the slides, the beautiful pool. You're gonna see how blue it is, how awesome the water looks. Oh, it looks so good. So this is late spring, early summer. It's actually getting ready to open, I think, here in just a couple of weeks. We have Memorial Day coming up here soon, so that's gonna be something that's going on. As you can see, there's also this little cute baby pool behind me, but then here is the larger pool. So this is gonna be the pool of City Park, one of many areas here in this 157 acres of land that we have here that you're gonna get to have something to do. So this is the pool, and we're gonna check out the rides next. It's open on usually Thursday through Sunday, the weekends. They're closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but this is the entrance here to the zoo. But let's go check out what the rides look like. They're probably not gonna be running or open, but we're gonna get to show you at least the grounds. And then this is a popular place too for lots of birthday parties and get-togethers. They have different park pavilions. As you can see, they are rather busy today. We don't usually run into this much busyness. But this is going to be a pavilion that you can use. If you can see it over here to the left, that's a concession stand in front of us. So that's a yummy place. Oh, the rides are going today. There must be a field trip. And yeah, let's just find a place to park and get to it. All right, guys. So I don't normally film with my sunglasses, but today you're getting the sunglasses. It's a little bright today. So we're walking up right now to where the rides are. They have a really cute train that goes all the way around the park that you can ride with your family or your friends, whatever. Then there's the pavilion place, and it is packed today. And it is a kids' school event. So I want to be sensitive to the fact that this is, a school event, and nobody's given me permission to put them in the video. So we're just going to walk up and kind of film just areas so you can get a good feel for, what goes on with the rides, the different options they have, and all of that good stuff. So let's see what we have. All right, so they're doing a private event today, it looks like, but this is the entrance. So you normally would come in here, you get your tickets here at this little ticket office. Here's the ride hours: Thursday, Friday, 5 to 9, Saturday, Sunday, 2 to 9, closed July 4th. So they are closed Monday through Wednesday, but it's something you can do in the evenings. So we're just gonna show you. They have all kinds of fun rides here. The roller coaster is one of my favorites, but it is for kids. And then there is actually a carousel in there. There's a train back there that runs. So lots of options just to have a good little family fun night out. And that is here in our city park. They do have bathrooms. They have the playground. And then they have the concession stand. So if you want something, it's not open quite yet, but if you want something fun like a snow cone or an ice cream cone or something, that is there. And we're just gonna walk some of the grounds and you can see how awesome this is. There's picnic tables everywhere. So if you wanna have parties here, a lot of birthday parties happen here, that's an option. I think they're first come, first serve actually. They're the public picnic tables, but then they have actual covered event spaces that you can rent out. So a little loud as we walk by the rides here. But yeah, this is going to be the park. So let's just check out a little more. So when you leave the park area where we just were, you're going to be able to turn out. Again, here's the golf course right in front of us, but this is a one-way, so we're going to turn out here, and then I want to show you on the other side. So this is actually the little track right here to our left where the little pond is that goes around the city park rides. Really cute. That's a little train that you can ride, super fun at night. And then over here just on the other side, we're going to have tennis courts. Again, 157 acres, so this is not a small park. There's plenty to do. There's a skateboard park. The new river attraction is really popular, and you can actually surf down there. There is a wave. You have to wear a helmet, but there's a wave you can surf down at the new river attraction. So we'll check that out here soon. There's our tennis courts. Here's a different view of the rides. Our skate park. One of these back here. It's kind of along the way, the route we're taking to get to the river attraction. And then up in front of us, we have a really nice fountain. As you can see, this is a popular place. They do field trips here. That's why it was so busy today with all of the rides going and everybody here on a weekday when they're normally not open. It was a private event, but we have a nice little fountain there. And then we're gonna go back around here to our river attraction. All right, so we made it. We parked. So this is the river attraction. You have to park if you're gonna go this way and you wanna hike it. You have to park back here by the ball field, which is just behind City Park. And then you're going to just hike down this area right here. And then, yeah, you can actually bring a board. This is made for a little bit more experienced surfers because there are, as you can see, concrete sections. So it is made for a little bit more experienced surfers, but it's a nice area to ride your bike. As you can see, they've got trails over here. Right off to the side over there, if you go a little bit further up across the boulevard. We've done a map video, so we actually show you that Pueblo Boulevard runs north and south here in Pueblo, and it parallels 25. I mean, obviously several miles away from 25, but it does run north and south. And so that's the boulevard right there. So if you actually cross over the boulevard, the other side is going to be more trails for the nature center, because we do have a nature center that's just right across the street. So we're just gonna hike down this and get a little bit closer so you can get a feel for the area. But you can see people are walking their dogs. But yeah, you can bring a surfboard and a helmet, and you need a wetsuit. But this is a really cool new attraction. They actually just built all of this out for that specific purpose. And it's a great area, again, to just walk and have some fun. So we're probably on the side where you wouldn't enter really from this side, but because we were in City Park, we took this way today. You would probably want to actually enter from over on this side over here. And quite honestly, they just finished this. This is our first time here, so we're kind of figuring it out with you guys, but you can get a view of, we have like Pikes Peak back here. This is just behind the City Park. So the park is actually, that's where we came from right there. And then this is going to be the river attraction. So let's get a little closer. All right, so here we are. Obviously, we are not dressed for the occasion today, but that's okay. I'm showing you what is possible here in Pueblo. So this is the area where if you want to bring a surfboard and you want to brave trying to surf the wave, you can. Otherwise, you can just enjoy. You can see it's a little warm today, but this is the Arkansas River, and it goes all the way through. And then here's behind me, you can see the different steps. Also would be a great place to maybe take some family photos or some senior pictures, or, you know, some fun friend photos, best friend photos, or whatever you want to do. Just, you know, a great place for photography in general. It's beautiful. It's by the park. And they've got places down here for picnics. So they have other covered areas. Here's the trails. So another awesome spot to maybe even just relax if you don't want to join the water festivities. There's going to be annual river events that go on down here, so that's starting this year as well. So yeah, this is on the other side of the park. So another great attraction. It is starting to get a little later in the day, so it is almost lunchtime. I'm getting a little hungry. We're just going to take down a little walk here and then head over to our local hotspot for lunch. All right, so we made it down here to the bottom. This is actually a trail, and honestly, this is a new attraction, so haven't been down here before. So the trail is right behind me. That's gonna go up towards the city park. That's a point of entrance, but let me just show you the actual river here. So this is going to be the river right back here. And again, there's trails pretty much everywhere around here. So if you guys are wanting to do a walk, you can have a bicycle down here. I've seen people riding bikes. Yeah, there is a bridge that actually crosses over on this trail, so we'll check that out and show you what that looks like when we're on top of it. And this is where you can also surf the wave, so we'll show that to you here in a second. Okay, so we made it to Paskey, and I got their famous sausage sandwich. It's a half special. They call it the special because it's what they're most known for. And you can get a full size or a half size. I got a half size so I could save room for dinner, but you're gonna get to see how good this food looks. They've actually expanded in the last few years. They used to have a couple that kind of traded their hours, and now they have a third location out in our Pueblo West area. So it's just so good, and if you're new to the area, you definitely want to check it out. And if you're a local, you probably already know about it, but if you've not tried it for some strange reason, make sure you stop in. So let's see how good this food is. All right, here it is, the famous sausage sandwich, their amazing French fries. They've got ketchup right on the table for us. They've even got stuff for kids. So she got a corn dog and some chips and a little juice. So we're gonna dig in. This is so good. It's got lettuce, mustard, sausage, and the French fries. So good. Well, there you have it. We've covered some hot spots today in Pueblo. We got to eat a lunch at one of our favorite places. And whether it's in 10 days or 100 days, if you want to reach out to us to help you make it a smooth transition, feel free to contact us through our contact information in the description box. And until then, maybe we'll see you around Pueblo.